Lunchroom insurance experts. I think I know where you're headed with this, Jerry.
Everybody's quarterbacking.
Everybody's an insurance expert. Everybody's a real estate expert. Who do you really talk to, and how do you resolve questions, concerns, fears if you're an insured? Everybody's got insurance.
It is so funny because I'll invariably be talking to someone and they'll say, I was at the office talking to a coworker, or I was at the shop in the lunchroom and somebody told me that this is how insurance companies do it. And almost always they're completely wrong. They're way off base. I don't even know where this stuff comes. I can't make this stuff up.
They're already mad about it.
Because they know. They say, are you going to do this? Are you going to? No, we're not going to do it.
Well, how
long have they been selling insurance? Oh, they don't sell insurance. They're this or that.
I know that they're already mad about it because I'm in the same boat. I hear something and I just assume you're going to try to get in my pocket and take my money. You mean
does it not happen in the real estate business?
It does.
I mean, they come in and they're already so mad because they've been thinking about it. They were mad when they heard it. They're mad now, and they just worked themselves into a little frenzy when they come to see me, and they know that they're going to get, somehow the company has misled them or their policy isn't going to do something. And what worst case scenario? How bad am I going to get it here? How bad am I going to get it? Are you going to depreciate my contents by 20% or?
Well,
we aren't going to do that at all. Actually,
it's human nature. Though
it is to expect the worst.
I mean, I have people sometimes. Some of my clients will call me and they will assume that something's happened, whatever it is, it's just stuff that happens, and they will assume that the worst is going to happen. And when they call and say, "Oh no, absolutely, we'll take care of that," that never should have been the case. That's our responsibility. We'll fix it.
Well, see, I'm the opposite. And I think why not expect the best to happen?
Well, yeah, but
until they prove you wrong.
You're a male Pollyanna.
I don't know. I don't think I like that very much.
Jerry, what happens when you finally get to talk to him and you tell him about if you don't have a claim, you might get a refund? Does that change things ever? Do you have anything?
You bet.
Don't you have something
absolutely.
like that?
Oh, you're talking about the cashback program.
Yeah, I mean, don't you have stuff that other
That's
people
a reward
don't?
for not filing a claim, which people are like, well, I pay money in and all you do is raise my rates. But
I never hear this talked about in the lunchroom. Well, like if you make your payments and you don't have a claim, nobody ever mentions anything like that except you.
I agree, and I think what I would like to say is why not expect someone to do the right thing and be surprised when they don't, and instead of expecting them to do the wrong thing and then going, oh well, I guess they're
Well,
somehow they just wash away the fact that they did the right thing.
Sometimes as a professional, you want to have that discussion with somebody up front. And if you're a consumer and you have an underlying trust of the person that you're working with, you kind of expect them to do the right thing. And that is something that if you have any doubt about that, call your agent, talk to them.
Absolutely.
Get that. I don't care if it's your real estate agent, your insurance agent, your mortgage broker. Say, these are some of my concerns. Would you address those for me? And you'll find out right there what would happen if, or that is one of the reasons you don't want to just pick somebody out of the phone book necessarily and use them for your business, because you want to have that relationship of trust. I've known you long enough. I expect you to do the right thing.
And I think that's the key, Daryl, is that if you make a mistake, everyone makes mistakes. We're all human beings. It's not if you make a mistake. Things happen. People make mistakes.
Even if they're not
mistakes.
Things
go wrong. It could be a mistake. It could, whatever. But what is it that you do?
We'll spend 10 minutes wordsmithing.
Articulating it,
yeah,
right.
Okay.
But I think it's what happens, what do you do once the mistake or the thing that happened comes to the forefront? Then how do you handle it from there? Are you a person of integrity? Are you a person that says, you know what, I'm sorry that this happened, it went wrong, but here's what I'm going to do to help you fix it, or here's what I'm going to do to help you understand it.
And I know this is what I promised.
That shows the integrity of the person.
This is what I promised, and I'm going to make sure that happens.
Absolutely.
And that is key. That is really key to what we're talking about here, and why it's important to have good people that you trust and understand and know how they do business and come by referral. Because if they've done the right thing for a lot of other people, or shown, my favorite statement or saying, and I don't remember exactly how it goes, but a man's like a tea bag. You don't really know what he's made of until he gets in hot water. And that's when everything inside starts to seep out. And that's what you're looking for when you're trying to choose your professional in any area, whether it's your repairman, your insurance agent, your mortgage broker, your real estate agent, all over the place. That's what you want to look for.
I agree. I think that is And how do you find that? How do you find someone that's not a referral but instead a recommendation? Because I think there's a difference. A referral is someone that you give the
oh, I heard so-and-so does this. Yeah.
Yeah, you say, oh well, you know, they sicked me on that knives person, so I'm going to put the Hoover vacuum cleaner person on them. That's a referral. But what we want is recommendations.
There's nothing wrong with Hoover vacuums.
Nothing wrong with
I
them.
own a Hoover.
But I don't necessarily want them coming to my house and cleaning my carpet for me. But a recommendation is someone that you are putting your name behind, because if you tell them to call me and something goes wrong, they're going to call you and complain about it. That's what I want. I want people to trust me enough that they recommend me. And I think every agent, every mortgage broker, every realtor, everybody that is in the service businesses wants people to have a recommendation of them, not just a referral.
One quick question. Slab leaks. You have a water pipe that breaks in your slab foundation. Who pays for it? The insurance company or yourself? I mean, you just pay for it
Check
yourself.
your policy, because some policies
Everyone's
don't cover
different.
it. But most of the policies sold in the metropolitan area are going to pay to go into the slab, come out of the slab, and repair the pipe and all the damage caused by it.
Jerry,
and loss of use of the house.
Jerry Szeszulski, the Szeszulski Agency at American National Insurance, 254-2578. Having trouble finding him, just look up SZ in the phone book. Don't worry about all the rest of the letters. You won't find very many people.
Vanna, can I get a vowel?
You're watching The Future of Real Estate. We'll be back with more right after this.